Great. Thank you for signing up for SensientHR. Today I'm going to lead you through SensientHR's features. So, as you log in to your top left, you should see this happiness chart. It shows how happiness has been trending, and we see that earlier it was trending upwards, but recently it has been trending downwards, which may be a cause for concern. Right below this, we see total happiness score for this period, which is 60%. Now, this is hard to analyze without knowing how it compares to other scores. So we can compare this to our average happiness score as well as the benchmark. So we can see that we're right on target about with what we've been in the past and also what other companies like us are at. Finally, we see the response rate here. Now, as we move to the right, we see the top suggestions. Each of these suggestions are left by your employees, and you can either like a suggestion, publicly comment on a suggestion, reply in private to the person who's left the suggestion, or denote that you're going to take a specific action due to the suggestion. As we move downwards, we see the kudos feature here. Now, this feature is great not only for you, but also for your employees and building that sort of company spirit. So, employees can leave kudos for one another, and we see here David has left a kudo for Dwight. You can like this, you can comment on it, or you can reply to David thanking him for leaving the kudo. To the left here, we see the happiness distribution for the week. So we know we had that 60% figure, but of course, averages are deceiving. So we want to know probably how our company looks overall. And we can see here that there's, a few more people with positive happiness scores than those with negative, and there's one that's neutral. So you're probably wondering, for the people that are negative, or very positive, what's driving that? So here we can see comments that people have left, and we can see that the person who's ranked their happiness as negative has a specific comment, and the person who's ranked it as positive also has a specific comment here. Moving back to the right, we see here our weekly question. So each week you can leave a question pertinent to maybe a specific program you've launched or something you want to know from your employees. And so these responses correlate specifically to this weekly question. Scrolling down further, we can see the management actions here. So these are actions that you have said you will take, and you can make sure you're keeping yourself in check by looking at these. And finally, we can see a sentiment analysis here based on the text feedback your employees have left. So we say about 11% of the text feedback has been negative, 31% neutral, and 58% positive. There's also a keyword cloud here that shows the words that were most frequently used in the comments, and also what context these words were used in. Was it negative? Was it positive? Was it neutral? We can click into any of these comments, and we can see exactly any of the words, and we can see exactly what comments were left pertinent to that word. Finally, where is all this data generated from? It comes from the test survey. From the survey itself. So, this is the survey that your employees receive every period. It's a very simple and quick thing to complete. And so, the first question is, how happy are you at work? Then, how likely are you to quit in the next 12 months? This is the custom question that you, as a manager, can input. Send kudos to any of your fellow employees, or make a suggestion anonymously or unanonymously. As you can see, it's very quick to complete, just one screen. And so we've seen very high response rates with this. Great, so now you have a basic run through of all of the features of SensientHR.